Hey, hello friends. Welcome back to the Library Book Bar and Blue Pig Reviews. And we got another bottle on the table and a Glencairn, so we must be trying to try something. And this is a book I've read before. This is Knob Creek Bourbon, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, aged for 9 years at 100 proof, with a mash bill of 77% corn, 13% rye, and 10% malted barley. And like I said, it always comes in at 100 proof. This itself sells between up here from about 37 to 35 to $37. Always well under 40. No matter where you get, at least up here in New York. Probably cheaper by you. And Knob Creek is named after the place where Abraham Lincoln was born, which is Knob Creek. And that's the bottle, the back. And it, of course, just simply has Knob Creek small batch put in it. Very straightforward label. Knob Creek, for me, a late adopter of this, late approach. I picked up a 375 and had it only a couple of years ago. I really was not a Knob Creek guy. I was a 1792 everything else guy. I only had Knob Creek in a whiskey sour, and it was good, but I hadn't tried it straight up. And then, that 375 changed my life. This is a nice, flexible book-like bottle, easy to carry, share with friends, affordable, approachable, and that 13% is a higher rye mash bill than some bourbons, but not the highest. Let's give this a taste. Comes with a funky wax wrapper, and I'll show it to you because I got a 12-year up here that I haven't opened yet, and 12 years is my favorite. But it comes with a wrapper like that. You pull it around, gets it. Sometimes it's a mess. Wax is good. If you're a Maker's Mark guy, you get the red wax. Knob Creek, you get the black wax. I know the representative had white wax. It's all kinds of things. Let's get this Knob Creek right here, 12 out the way. And as you can see on the shelf, at least on that shelf, people collect some Knob Creek bottles. There are store picks that run up to 120 proof. 12-year is 100 proof, but sits at 12 years. This is 9 years. 9-year-old bourbon, 100 proof for only $30-something is a value. So that's one approachability for you to get your journey started and try this bottle. Let's get a taste and get it going. And like I said, if you give it a smell, is it approachable? Sure. It's sweet on the nose. You get citrus. You get a lot of rye spice, a little spicy cinnamon. Doesn't smell incredibly sweet. A little bit of oak on the age. It's definitely leggy. Clings the glass. You see it running. There's a lot of legs on this glass. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but take my word for it. Haven't lied to you yet. On the palate, you get the sweetness, citrus, that good amount of rye spice, oak on the end. The 100 proof hug is there. The inside of me is definitely letting me know I drank something that's 100 proof. And that's a good sip. The sip is sweet, but it's spicy. And you get a lot of that rye spice, oak, the high rye plays out, a lot of citrus, which is its only fruity note. And this is awesome in a Manhattan. I've had it in mini Manhattans. I've had it in whiskey sours. And let me tell you, sipping it, if you're a rye lover, this is definitely for you. If you're a regular bourbon lover, this is for you with a little bit of kick. Like I said, sipping it in cocktails, this is awesome. At 120 proof, the barrel picks that you'll see and store picks that you'll see, and the single barrels amplifies this, adds a nice fruit note to it. We can give that a little taste. Got a spare Glencairn around. We keep those. So if I reach up here and I grab this, This is a select, and your stores, your local liquor store will have them, little tag. Usually they're Sazerac picks. They're usually around 120 proof. There's a rye version, which is a little less. We'll do that in another video. Same black wax. We'll put a little of this in here. And just for a note, you don't need to drink out of Glencairns. We test out of Glencairns, but realistically, you're gonna drink out of a regular whiskey glass. It's your whiskey, your way. If you collect, you're gonna maybe try to sample out of here, and you're probably saying, how much is this? This is probably less than a quarter of an ounce in here. Just looks pronounced. The reason you're using so little is so you can dance it around the glass, get the smells, and you don't get hammered by it. This right here is 120 proof. This is a store pick from Mid-Valley and Mid-Valley Batch Tree. Mid-Valley has awesome store picks. Mid-Valley's outside of Newburgh. They do online sales. They're awesome. Cassandra there is awesome. She does the internet sales. Love it. Right. The rye spice is sweeter, more intense, demands your attention. It's the same notes, sweet on the front, a little bit more cherry in the middle, citrus, the rye pepper and rye spice on the end, but a more firm hug. Definitely good. And the legs are much thicker. This is aged no more longer than this. They're both 9-year. So you can imagine just a little more proof. So you have a lot of ways to go. And you can get older expressions of Elijah Craig. 12-year, you can kind of step up your game. So, like I said, these are all drinks are experiences. But as long as you taste good, you're drinking good, then it's all good. And Knob Creek is 100% Blue Pig approved. Tastes good, drinks good, and it's all good. Go out, take a dip in Knob Creek, tell them Merck sent you. And yeah, I'm definitely taking that full proof glass of me, and I'm going to knock that out. And you guys have a great bourbon journey.